Hi class, my name is Dr. Michael Artime. I just wanted to give you a quick tutorial to using the Sakai site for the course. This course again is POLS 151 American Government, Introduction to American Government, Institutions, Issues, and our own role in the future of democracy in this country. So what you're looking at here is the home page for Sakai, and let me go ahead and turn that to student view here, so you can I can see things as you see them. So if you're on the home page, you'll notice that directly underneath home here on this on the left side of the screen is a tab called Weekly Lessons. That's where the majority of your work is going to be. And if you go to week 1, for example, what you'll notice is that there are 2 lessons for week 1. This is going to look pretty similar week to week. The expectation is going to be that you complete both of these lessons by Friday of the week that you're supposed to be doing them. So, for example, if you go to lesson 1.1, you can click on that. You will see a heading at the top. You'll see objectives. The objectives are things that I expect you to learn by the time that you're done completing both the lessons and attending class that week. You'll see a brief introduction from me describing the topic that you're going to be examining that week. In this case, the topic is ideology, so the introduction includes a description of ideology in the context of American politics, what that means, how we think of the terms liberal and conservative. Immediately underneath the introduction, you are directed to go to this website here and take a poll. That poll will help you to identify your own place on the ideological spectrum, so whether you are more liberal or more conservative. After that, you are going to click here, this ideological self-placement link, and that will take you to this assignment page. And you are going to respond to these 2 questions on the assignment page. The first, what were the results of the quiz? So where did you land on the ideological spectrum? And second, how accurate do you think the results were? Do you think that they accurately reflected your own understanding of your political ideology? When you are done typing those responses into this box here, you will click Submit. After you were done with that, you can click Return to the lesson. You can go, you will then be directed to this video. The video is a debate about ideology in America. After you have watched the video, you will click this link underneath it. It will take you to the first of many discussion forums in this class. You are just going to be asked to reflect on your thoughts after that debate, and you will post about 200 to 300 words on this message board. You can start, because no one has responded yet, obviously, you start by clicking Start a New Conversation. My expectation for discussion forums are fairly clear, I think. First, make sure that you meet that 200 to 300 word requirement. Secondly, put thought into your response. So make sure that you don't say, well, I thought this side was cool, or they made a lot of sense. Talk about what made sense. Why did you connect more with one side of the debate than another? Similarly, with other forum topics, I want you to clearly demonstrate in your responses that you thought about the issues that I'm asking you to think about, that you spent some time reflecting on them, and that you you've tried to work things out essentially in your own head before posting on the site. Additionally, you should always respond to at least 2 other students' responses. So take a moment, respond to what others are writing. Those responses should be should be more than just sort of blippy responses like "I thought that sounded good" or "I thought that or "I don't agree with you." Make sure that you take some time, actually read what they write, and provide a thoughtful response. That thoughtful response could be a follow-up question. A thoughtful response could be an area where you disagree and politely disagree with the other person. It could be a place where you agree with them that you think that you could help them expand on a little bit more. So make sure that you spend some time on these discussion forums. Take them seriously. They're only going to be successful if you take the time to make them that. If you take the time to do them well. So after you were done with that, you can click Return to the lesson. When you have completed all the requirements for that particular lesson, you can click Next. When you click Next, it will take you to Lesson 1.2, which is the next lesson. That lesson is going to be about the role of the Constitution. This is the general format week to week. As you come across problems with the site or with any of the assignments, I want to make sure that you either email me or bring it up to me in class. I'm certainly more than willing to talk out any issues that you have or help you troubleshoot any technical problems. In addition to the lessons, just a few things that you should note. You can also make use of the gradebook in the class. All of the grades that you are assigned throughout the semester will be placed here. You can see that all online activities right now are grouped together, so everything that you will be doing in lessons throughout the course are posted here. And that is worth 30% of your grade. You'll have a midterm exam, a final exam, and in-class debates as well in the class. And I'll talk about those a little bit more on the first day of class. You can also find announcements here. I will use announcements as a way of getting in touch with you about developments in the course, things that I think you might be interested in, extra credit opportunities. These will be sent to you by email, but if you can't place the email, you can always go to announcements and you can find prior announcements archived there. I think that's it in terms of the tour of this site. Again, if you have any questions for me, make sure that you get in touch with me either in class or by email, and I will respond as promptly as possible. I look forward to this semester and look forward to meeting you all soon. Thanks.